Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Zach here, and I am here today to talk to you about the crypto crash, of course, and hopefully keep you calm during this quote unquote crash. But before we do so, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you all so much. This channel has grown a lot, and it's all due in part because of you. It's grown a lot in the last couple weeks, but I'm planning with your help to continue this thing and continue to push this forward. Along with that, I just want to have a quick disclaimer. This is not financial advice, just for informational and entertainment purposes only. So take everything you hear today and do your own research and then implement that into your investing strategy. So Bitcoin and crypto prices are crashing. What should we do? So I thought this was a fantastic article that I found at bankrate.com where the author here, James Royal, gives 5 really important tips. And I think these are really, really important, whether you're investing in the crypto space or the stock market space, especially during these times of turmoil when things are heading in the wrong direction. So let's just start with tip number 1. So first and foremost, guys, stay calm, right? Whether you're in crypto or any market for that matter, right? You have to ask yourself a couple questions. And I think these are super important questions to ask. Are you investing because you believe in the long-term opportunity, or are you just trying to make a quick buck? And hopefully you're investing for the long term, because here's the thing, guys, it's really hard to time the market, right? It's really hard to get in and get out at the perfect time, right? It's possible you could do those sort of things, but in order to limit the amount of risk you're taking when investing in crypto or stocks or whatever, really you want to have a long-term strategy, right? So a lot of the things that I invest in, whether it be Ethereum, MATIC, we talk a lot about Polygon, right, which is MATIC, ADA, Cardano. I'm invested in them throughout the long term, meaning maybe it's 2025, or even sometimes further along the line, 2030. I'll give you a couple examples. The EV industry, for example, the electric vehicle industry, things like Tesla and NIO. I'm a big believer in that industry moving forward, but I am planning on holding on to those assets until 2030 when the world is a lot more electric, right? So in the short term, I'm not so much concerned with this volatility, right? And it really helps to keep your emotions in check if you have this long-term thinking. So really, during these stages of a crypto crash, which we're going through right now, just remember to stay calm, okay? Aside from that, you want to assess the situation. So before you take action, before you start selling off or trading, take these steps. I think these are fantastic steps laid out again by the author here, James Royal, okay, from bankrate.com. So assess the situation. Is there news driving the trading price of Bitcoin and other cryptos? It's possible that there's fundamental news that shifted the market sentiment, and it's not just price action driving sentiment. Okay, so we do know that there's some current news, right? What's going on in China, of course, is impacting our current situation. What's going on with Elon and his recent comments are impacting the situation. But you have to sit back and ask yourself, are these long-term detriments to the crypto space? Why do you believe in crypto in the first place? For me, I believe in crypto because it could change the world in a lot of ways, right? It can take a lot of countries and give them a much better chance to have a brighter future, right? So assess the situation before taking action. All right, number 3, remember that volatility is the name of the game. While stocks are certainly volatile, especially tech stocks and things like a Tesla, right? Crypto is even more so, more volatile, right? Cryptocurrency is super volatile by nature because it generates no cash flow. Traders have to rely on changes in sentiment to drive the price. That means the market can swing between, crazy optimism, which we felt like we were just there a few days ago, to this really, pessimistic despair, right? And you just want to keep your emotions in check and try to stay even keel. And it really helps if you're investing for the long term and you have assets that you want to hold until, let's say, 2025 or 2030. All right. So keep that in mind. Remember that volatility, especially in the crypto space, is normal. Okay. So these big drops and big spikes upwards, they're normal. Okay. Keep that in check. Number 4, evaluate the future. Okay. So again, take what you're hearing in the news, take what you're hearing maybe in this video and another video, compile all this information and really evaluate the future of your assets that you have, right? Whether it be Ethereum, whether it be Cardano, how do you see these influencing the market and influencing the world 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years from now, right? It's really, really crucial that we do that because in the short term, our emotions can get the best of us, okay? So just keep that in mind. Be able to evaluate the future, look long term, okay? Lastly, determine how to act. So finally, once we've done all these steps, then maybe take action if it calls for it, right? I know a lot of people today are looking to buy assets that they believe in because they're at a low price, right? Psychologically, it's difficult to do that because we see our portfolios tumbling down and we want to sell it, right? We want to just capture a little bit of that money that we still have, but we have to be patient, right? Patience is a virtue. It's the name of the game when it comes to investing. So again, to run through these one more time for you, stay calm, assess the situation, volatility is normal, evaluate the future, and then determine how to act or take action. All right, so let's take a look at the coin market cap real quick here, and we'll see that Bitcoin all of a sudden is back up at 40,000. So just like that, guys, this is how volatile things can be. Early on this morning, this was down to 31,000, so it's moved up $9,000 already. Take a look at the chart of Bitcoin because really this Bitcoin, the coin here drives the entire market, right? We know that Bitcoin is the #1 market cap, and what Bitcoin does, we can learn a lot from in terms of drawing that out and looking at the entire market. So let's look at the 1 day here on Bitcoin real quick, and we'll see we're going to be forming this, somewhat of a resurgence back up. So we got all the way down to 31,000, guys. Look at it now. We're heading back upwards. So this is how volatile crypto can be, okay? Keep that in mind as you're investing. And hopefully these tips helped you. One more time for you here. Stay calm, assess the situation. Volatility is normal. Evaluate the future, and then determine how to act. All right, so hopefully this was helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and I will see you in the next one.